From the gun, it's Mayfield. He's got the connection there to Ibuka. That will make third down a little more manageable. Good yardage gained on that one. Baker to throw. That one broken up. It is incomplete. This defensive secondary, they have been really a no-fly zone all game long. It continues here and brings up fourth down.
I got high standards for offensive players, but in this case, Mike, I think I'm giving all the credit to the defender. He timed that one up perfectly, and what could have been an easy play ends up as an incomplete.
Now or never, they'll throw on fourth down. And that's going to be incomplete. They had to take that chance, trailing here in the fourth. But they will turn it over on down. They'll go three tight ends here on 1st and 10. Looks like a design run. Hurts has it. And he will not be able to turn upfield. They'll drop him behind the line.
At this stage in the fourth quarter, great job by the defense, understanding exactly what the offense is trying to do. They're trying to bleed the clock, shorten the game. They completely sold out to stop the run.
Well, they get the break they were looking for. It is intercepted. Picked off by Jacob Parrish. And he's going to be out of bounds, but quite a turn of events here. He has set up the offense with 1st and goal.
So often, Mike, defenders are just happy the ball ends up in his hands, but not this guy. I mean, the catch was one thing, but then the party really got started. I mean, look at this return. He gets one block. He gets another. He's got teammates springing him all over the field, and this offense is lucky.
Trying to escape. He cannot. Taken down back at the 16.
They just have to be better on 1st down. They've got to find a way to continue to operate ahead of the sticks, and I don't mind throwing it on 1st down. That is the best down in football to attempt to pass, but if they don't protect the passer, none of it's going to matter.
And he'll get this down to the 14-yard line. This crowd doing everything they can before 3rd and goal. Now Mayfield. That's caught left side by Otten. And he'll be taken down as the clock ticks towards 2 minutes to play. So, 2 minutes to play here in the second half. We'll come back and finish this one off after this. Now the Bucs will take their first timeout as they'll discuss what's to come as fourth down is looming. They'll run. And that's not going to work. The defense comes up with a fourth down, fourth quarter stand, and forces a turnover on downs. On the ground, it's Barkley to start the drive. He'll work his way ahead for a gain of about 4. It is 2nd and 6.
6-yard line. A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
They'll drop to throw. That'll be taken in by Barkley. Timeout here, Tampa Bay. That is their second. Talk things over before third down.
Brings up 3rd and 4.
They'll pitch it to Barkley.
And the ability to continue to sustain.
It's a stadium so big, you can easily spot it flying into Dallas-Fort Worth for a game. This is AT&T Stadium here in Arlington. Coming up, a highly anticipated contest between the Cincinnati Bengals and the Dallas Cowboys. Ball teed up. Brandon Aubrey out for the kick. And off we go from Dallas. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. Offense out now to get us started. It's 1st and 10. Right to the air, Burrow. Catch made by Chase Brown. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you can depend on.
On 2nd down, Burrow gets it to his man, Mike Gesicki. And he pushes this down to the 42 before going down. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks.
Tight ends will eat up every one of those opportunities to show and prove they could be chain movers as well. Even as they get more and more recognition in this league, they're still constantly working to prove that they're playmakers too.
Right back to him, but he can't make the catch this time. Defender waiting with that hit, forces it out. It's 2nd down. Now Burrow. Throw left side, and Gesicki has it. And he's able to get this down to the 36. The rookie from Michigan, there that time. They've got 3rd and 5 now after the last completion got him 5.
Here we go.
From the gun, again to Brown. He's got the 1st and more inside the 25. And he's finally hauled down at the 12. Give him 24 on that play. And a fresh set of downs for Cincinnati.
1st down, Bengals.
From the red zone on 1st. And they're going to take him down. Pressure gets to him at the 15. Quentin Williams. And it's going to be 2nd and 13.
It's 2nd down.
Burrow back to throw. Has him on the quick hitter. And he'll get this inside the 10 to the 9. Goes to the hurry up here.
It's a gain of 6. And it's 3rd down.
Off the play fake. Burrow. He's in trouble again, and he's going to go down. 2nd time on this opening series. Kenny Clark. And that's going to bring up a 4th and long. 13 to go. And they apparently don't want a field goal to start this game. They want 6. They're going for it.
Big 13. Big 11 coming.
Trying for it with Burrow. And it's a turnover to begin their game. That's incomplete on 4th, and it's going to go over on down.
I think this defense was resigned to giving up 3 points on the opening series. Instead, well, they got the chance to deny them anything, and boy, did they ever attack it.
Dak off the play fake. And look at this, only takes him 1 play before they're able to drop him. Boye Mafe. And after 1 play, this drive might already be in trouble. That's going to push him back for 2nd down.
We spend so much time talking about an offense and how they script their first 15 plays typically. But how about that defensive coordinator, that head coach? Heck, every player on that sidelines, you couldn't script it any better. Well, other than maybe taking the ball away, creating a negative play, creating a sack, creating offense now behind the chains. That's exactly how you're looking to start.
And this one gets up to the 14-yard line before he stopped. So through 1, this game, more for you defensive maestros out there. Hopefully no shortage of excitement coming up in the 2nd. Back to AT&T Stadium in just a moment. Second quarter all set to begin, and it'll be Cowboys football. They'll need something big here to start out. It's 3rd and long. Dak to the air here. Headed out right. He's going to run for it. They will have it up to about the 23-yard line on the play.
That is such a good play defensively. A play you could take a whole bunch of pride in not only stopping the passing game, but the effort to get to the quarterback before he could scramble for the first.
Perhaps a little misplaced sense of urgency on their opening drive. We'll find out together, and they're going for this from their own side. They do snap it. Here's Prescott. He finds him beyond the marker. Oh, when he gets in the 7 they need it. Great play call working for him on 4. Well, we all know teams are embracing this more and more, Brock, but boy, from your own side, on a play like that, you had better convert.
If your offense doesn't cash that check, it's your defense who's got to pay the bill. But they get it done, and kudos to them.
Now the first run of the game for Javonte Williams. Drops by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
These big D tackles in this league, they love weaponizing their size right in the middle of the field. It is so hard to clear lane against them. And once he got his paw on him, it was dead on arrival.
On second down, a run with Williams. It looks like we can call it about 4 yards in the end. Jax Hill up for the stop.
When you don't have great success on first down, Kate, it's a little bit like a hitter in baseball falling behind in the count. And all you want to do as a hitter is get back to a fighting chance. Give yourself a better count. That play, well, it does the same here. Now a much more manageable and opportune third down situation.
And that one's going to fall incomplete. That forces 4th down.
That is just a nice stretch of some reps there defensively. Really one of the areas when you watch college game to the NFL game that there is a vast difference. And that's the tightness of coverage. These windows of opportunity are small, and they could not find a completion.
On 4th down, Prescott's a throw. He's got it to his running back. And again, they come through on 4th down. Second time they've gone for it on this drive drop. This one's going to set him up with 1st and goal. We are still scoreless in this one as we've reached our 2-minute warning. Stay with us. More from AT&T Stadium coming up. Delivers another one to Williams. Now the Bengals have it. And they can't cobble a return together, but they do have the football. They've got it on their side of the field.
As a quarterback, you're really trying as best you can, Kate, to find those windows where your man's got some space after the catch, because the last thing you want to do is throw him into a big hit. Yeah, I know that fumble goes on the receiver's record, but that QB, he feels responsible.
And he'll come up with a gain of 3 on the run up the middle.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7.
Here we go.
Burrow to the air now. That's Gesicki. He's got it. He's going to be hauled to the ground with a 1st down in tow, Brock. Give him 9 on that play.
That pitch and catch won't show up as a big play on the stat sheet, but it gives his own defense a little time to rest and gives an offensive coordinator a new set of downs to work with.
From the 40-yard line now, this is 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Throwing is Burrow. What a difference a play makes. This one not working out in their favor. He's hauled to the ground. There's Williams again. And that is now 2 for him, and we're not even at halftime.
We talk so much about decision-making, and often it's the decision of where to throw it. Right? Reading the defense, finding the right coverage to attack. But there's also great decision-making that comes with just getting rid of the football. Just avoiding sacks. They are so detrimental. And that one, man, he hit a ton of yards.
And this is headed the wrong way. They're going to lose yards here. It's going to bring up 3rd down. These guys better change up what they're doing on the ground here, Brock, because this defense has seen right through it these last couple of plays.
Yeah, we bang the drum all the time for staying on schedule. This is the epitome of being off schedule.
Got it, man. It's Gesicki. And the defense is going to rally to this football. Stops things in short field. So just 4 yards on that completion. That makes it 4th and long. We get a timeout now from the Bengals. That's going to be their first. 4th and forever coming up. Here's Burrow. And that's going to wind up incomplete as their gamble doesn't pay off. They're going to turn this one over on downs.
Hey, I am all for aggression. You get 4 downs, go for it. But I do have to wonder here, Kate, after being denied once again, is there going to be a trust level on that sidelines to go for it the next time they get this shot?
Now Dak to throw. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. And the Bengals will begin the 4th quarter with a football following the interception. Oh boy, they cleaned up the fumbling issues from the last drive, and now it's an interception that turns the ball over.
Yeah, and 2 very different tones and tenors on these 2 sidelines. One coach is pleading, begging for some ball security. The other is simply saying, keep it up, boys. Keep taking that ball away. Job well done.
Cincinnati uses its 2nd timeout. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half. Burrow on 1st and 10. And 7-10 throwing football here early. Now a shotgun handoff to Brown. There's the hit. They're going to force him out of play with a gain of about 12. And that's going to give Cincinnati the first. A nice early return there. They're going to be more than happy with that one, Brock. And could be a huge boost to their offense if this ground game can get going at this pace.
Every offense in this league searches for explosives. How can we find it? It's often through the air, but when you get it on the ground like that, boy, is it a huge bonus.
Now, just before the break, a timeout taken by the offense, and they can try for some points going into the break. Evan McPherson on for the Bengals field goal. This will be around a 33-yarder for him. And he missed it. It's no good. That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment.
Evan McPherson to kick off for Cincinnati.
We've seen one half of football and no points just yet. Let's see who can finally break that deadlock here in our 2nd half. And decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30.
On the return, the Cowboys take over 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Cowboys just about set. Here comes 1st and 10. Second half starts with a run by Williams. He's tackled after a gain of about 13. That was good for a Cowboy 1st down.
Well, more often than not, it's the passing game that's asked to go from 1st down to 1st down in just one play. But when you get that big play potential on the ground, geez, it just infuses your offense with confidence.
1st down, and they go right back to it. And he gets him around 6 there. Dexter Lawrence on the tackle.
Nothing too fancy there. That is just some good physical football from a back who knows how to read his blocks, Kate, keep himself square, and go get those tough yards.
Run picks up 6, so that means it's 2nd and 4. They go with Williams on a counter. Excellent play defensively as they get to him behind the line. That's going to bring up 3rd down. Hate to say it, but it kind of feels like time, Brock. It might be time for this offense to get a little more one-dimensional because this ground game hasn't done anything. I mean, just look up at the scoreboard.
Or maybe the in-between is a little play action. I mean, everything they've done, unfortunately, has not worked. And that one, to go backwards.
Moving quickly, trying to get set. Find a different look to get the conversion. Going for it, it's Williams. And they're going to get this 1st down with ease, Brock. A pickup of about 8 as they convert on 4th down.
Okay, you and I are not too old to remember a time where this used to almost be a debate. You come in, bring on the special teams and punt it, not in today's NFL. And the numbers tell you so often to go for it, and when you execute like they just did, they'll more than likely go for it again later in the game.
And they sends it straight ahead, but the front stops him after a gain of 3.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
On 2nd down, it's Williams again. And this will only complicate matters for third down, partner. They're sent backwards.
Brought down behind the line of scrimmage. A loss of 2 yards. It's
Prescott now off the play fake. That's Ferguson. He brings it in. Good work by this offense as they get about 20 on the play before the defense stops them. And that's going to give the Cowboys a first down.
That's another Cowboys first down. First and 10 at the 25-yard line.
Back to throw. Here's Dak. Screen here for Williams. And he gets this forward to the 19.
Dude, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. One of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
And it's another first down on this drive. Man, this time they're into first and goal. Running right, it's Williams. Cuts back toward the middle, and he's bottled up quickly after just a yard. Just 1 yard, I think, on the run. Still some work to do here on second and goal. Man, great read by the defense there. They attacked, and they found that runner quick.
You look up run blitz by a linebacker.
Yeah.
That is in the dictionary right there.
There it is. Here's second and goal from the 6. Another for Williams. And his defense standing tall. They keep him out of the end zone. Within 5 yards. Now they're going to snap third and goal from the 1.
Brings up third and goal.
Prescott to sneak it. And he is into the end zone for a Dallas touchdown. Dak Prescott scoring on the 13th play of that drive. All right, Brock, wondering your thought here, because to me it felt like they already had a play picked out to go for it on 4th down if that sneak hadn't worked. Do you agree?
Well, by they, if you mean the guys in the booth on the sideline, sure. But the 11 on the field, that effort just showed you they were not thinking about anything else but pushing it across the line.
Aubrey now to kick this one away. And he mishit this one badly. It's out of bounds short of the 40, and they're going to take over at that spot. So first down from the 41. Handoff headed left to Brown. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense.
Perception and reality, Kate. The perception out there from the public is edge rushers are defined by their sacks. The reality in the locker room and in the huddle is you can be defined by your relentlessness. And his motor never stopped. Helped him track it down for a loss on the outside. We've played 3 quarters here already, and those look like some fresh legs defensively, getting after the quarterback, forcing him out of the pocket, and forcing another incompletion.
Needs something big. It's 3rd and long. Burrow. Completed to his running back. And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line. Big gain, 14 on the play. And the Bengals have a first down. And they're not going to have time for another play here. We've reached our 2-minute warning. Bengals down by 7. Here's 1st and 10 from the 47. Looking to throw, Burrow. Finding Brown back-to-back plays. And they send him out just as he broke even on that catch. Just getting back to the lines. 2nd down coming up.
He's out of bounds right at the line of scrimmage.
Here he is to throw. Short pass brought in. And they get this down to the 28. That play goes for 19 and a new set of downs.
A gain of 19 yards. And the Bengals first down.
All right, they look set now. Here we go, 1st and 10. Setting up to pass. This time not able to get it to him. He's been a favorite target on this drive, but incomplete there. It's going to bring up second down.
Brings up 2nd and 10. Here we go.
Back to throw. And this time they can't connect, so that's incomplete. Been favoring their back this drive. Let's see if it's going to continue now on third down. So 10 yards to get this first down as they come to the line.
Yards to go.
Throwing now. Back to one of his favorite targets this drive, but incomplete. And that's going to bring up fourth down.
Early on, it was sure looking like the kind of drive that this crew needed in a one-score game, but 3 straight incompletions now, it's got him facing a difficult fourth down.
Desperation time here. No good. The pass goes incomplete, and that lengthy drive ends with nothing but a turnover on downs.
Even the best receivers, they've got occasional breaks in concentration. You just never want to see it happen. One of the most important snaps of the game. If we know anything about this guy, though, it's he'll be up for the challenge the next time the ball comes his way.
So call this a modest game here, Brock. About 3 yards. Second down coming up.
That's the kind of yardage that's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now second down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
We get a timeout now from the Bengals. That's going to be their first. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. Second down now, 7 to go. They stay on the ground with Williams. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. Give him about 3 yards, and now they're going to have 3rd and 5 to figure out. Cincinnati uses its second timeout. And they'll have just 1 left to burn now. About set. This is 3rd and 5. Another run for Williams. And he has the Cowboys' first down, Brock. And that should clinch this win for them. Final timeout taken by the Bengals. That's all they had. So the offense free to start running the clock down now.
1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Going to the ground again on first. And this gives not as
You wasting the time. You're so ass.
Get back to the line of scrimmage. Ooh, talk about a bad look there, Brock. Going jumbo set and still moving backwards after that play.
I don't think you're talking to this defense, Kate, because I think they thought that was an excellent look to knock that thing backwards.
Yeah, good point, good point. Lining up to take a knee on second down. Oh, looks like the defense got a little too excited there. That's going to be a penalty.
You lucky I was a trash Bengals. I would have violated you with a different team.
Lining up to take a knee on second down. Before the snap, some early movement. Let's see which side gets tagged with the penalty.
The seating capacity is 65,000 at Ford Field, and we are right around that number today. A good crowd on hand and seemingly ready to go in the Motor City. Coming up, we got a good matchup on tap here, as it'll be the Buffalo Bills taking on the Detroit Lions. Tyler Bass about ready to get us going. And we are underway from Ford Field. This to the back of the landing zone. He'll return it from the 1. And good coverage there on special teams as they'll get him down shy of the 20. And they start things off with a carry by Gibbs here. And he's going to... down right at the line of scrimmage. Calling no gain on the game's first play. And it's second down now.
19-yard line.
Goff now to throw. Finds Gibbs on the check down. A good gain of 9 before he's brought down at the 28. And at his size, he's a smaller back. You can get him the football. He can kind of get lost, make someone miss. It's good for him.
Yeah, it's great for him. I like what you said there. Sometimes he gets lost in the traffic a little bit, but get him out in the open field into some space. That plays to his strengths the best and keeps him out of it where all the big boys are, you know, make someone miss in the open field.
And he's going to have the Lions first down as they're able to convert by plenty there on 3rd and 1.
That's good. For the Lions, first down. 1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Counter play. Here's Gibbs. And he's across the 40 for extra yards to the 43.
Taken down at the 40.
Solid run on first down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a 2nd and 3.
2nd and 3.
On the ground, this is Williams. And this is not going to work as planned. He's going to be met and dropped behind the line of scrimmage. Here is 3rd and 5.
Loss of 2 yards. It's 3rd down and 5.
Goff now looking to throw. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Gibbs. And he's able to get this one down to the 40-yard line. That's good for a first down, his 2nd catch of the opening drive. Clock running under a minute to go in a scoreless first quarter.
1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Here's Goff. Setting up the screen. This is Gibbs. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. Another first down as he went right back to the same well, this time for 17 yards.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 23-yard line.
From the gun, here's Goff. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down.
Makes it 2nd and 10.
No surprise at all. They're looking for the big man early in this one. The only surprise for them, he couldn't hang on to the pass.
From the gun, Gibbs will get it. And he'll be taken down here as it will take us to the end of the first quarter. An entertaining start to this one. More to come on EA Sports. Second quarter action now from Detroit, and it's the homestanding Lions who have the football as they've got it with a 3rd down coming up. Back to throw. Goff. Work in the middle of the field. He's got a man complete. It's a gain of 6 as they're able to convert, and now it's first and goal.
That's good for our Lions. First down. First down and goal to go.
Goff now looks to throw. Over the middle, complete. It's Gibbs. Down to the 2-yard line. Nice gain of 8 that time, but it's second and goal.
At the 2-yard line.
They'll fake the handoff. Now Goff. Open man, and he's got Williams. Touchdown, Lions. 2 yards on the touchdown there. And the Lions post the first points of the ball game as they take the lead here in this second quarter. Now the extra point try forthcoming. It's up, it's good, and the Lions lead at 7-0.
Makes the score Lions 7, Bills 0.
Here are the Lions now as they line up and kick this one away. And able to get this out to the 25.
At their own 25-yard line.
Allen and the Bills now with a 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. Here's Cook as they begin on the ground. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26.
Brandon, to me, what's important right here on this drive is for them to get at least 2 first downs. They've got to give their defense a chance to settle down, catch their breath a little bit after they give up a touchdown on the opening drive.
Got it complete to Khalil Shakir. And brought down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line. 19 yards there on the catch and run.
First down, Buffalo.
Now Allen. Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. It's Brian Branch with it. And he will bring it back. An interception return for a Lions touchdown. We thought this defense would be opportunistic, and they were. Here, you're already up. Now you got a 2-touchdown lead. I tell you, going out there on defense, did they have a little bit of extra momentum with the score already on the board?
Oh, without a doubt. That already felt good to them. They took it and used it and obviously put up another one. But here's the thing now. Some defense coordinators might want to pull their guys back a little bit because they don't want them to make mistakes because they're too overamped. Others say, I've got a 2-touchdown lead. Go get them, guys. They'll be even more aggressive.
And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. And they're in a bind early here, down 14-0. Are you worried at this stage or still too early?
You're worried. You're just trying not to transmit it to the rest of your team. You want to make sure that they stay positive. But at the same time, you're wondering, how are we going to move the football? What do we have on this play sheet that can work? Get back to basics is usually your answer. And make sure you find the guy who can move the ball fastest for you if you just get it in his hands.
Yeah, still second quarter. You get points on the board here. I think you're feeling okay. They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up. Allen. And he can't find anywhere to go with it. And he goes down. Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game.
I know we don't have a special scoreboard to show it, but the offense, they've surrendered more sacks than they have points thus far. This defense, they're winning in all phases of the game right now.
So they're going for it, and here's Allen. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. Boy,
putting WD-40 on his front porch chain. I can't, but I can almost hear that paycheck dropping in the bank. I don't know what's gonna happen tonight, but there's a good chance it's gonna sound like boots on the back porch, stomping on the 2-4, little bit of long leg clang. Tires on the cherry rock, Bubba shot the jukebox, bending them guitar strings. Cool, bagging in some old boys, cracking on whatever's in the cooler light.
Travel west from Midtown Manhattan through the Lincoln Tunnel to the Jersey side. It's MetLife Stadium here in East Rutherford. Coming up, we've got a good one in store. It's the Detroit Lions and the New York Giants. Thanks for having us in. Mike Tirico, Greg Olson, set to get this one started. And off we go from East Rutherford. Now an opening past the 30. Nice job on the return. He's down close to the 35-yard line. Off the play fake, here's Goff. Toward the middle of the field that time, but incomplete.
Back in the day, Mike, you know how they decided who played offense and who played defense? The guys who caught the ball better played offense, and the guys who couldn't play defense. And now, that's obviously not the case anymore. This is one of those that still gives defensive players a bad rap.
They need 8 as they come up for third down. From the gun, it's Goff. That one intercepted on the third play of the game. Hit by the rookie out of Ohio State.
The Giants take over first and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Ball rests at the 37. It's first and 10. Throwing to start. Here's Dart. That one, oh, it's on target, but it goes as an incompletion. Looked like he had that one in his grasp, but unable to hold on, and it will be second down.
Second and 10.
Oftentimes, it's the wide open ones that are the hardest to catch. It seems like the ball is in the air forever. You start overthinking it. You start really making more of it than what you should, and you let it slip away.
He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. And he might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a third down. Up the middle with Scatterboot.
You can always tell what a team's decision will be on fourth down, Mike, based on what they do on third down. In this case, unfortunately, they didn't get enough yards on the ground to make that fourth down more manageable. So I think they have to reconsider whether they go for it here.
They'll indeed go for it, and it's Dart. He'll take a shot here, back of the end zone. This one, incomplete. The defense up to the challenge there. They force the incompletion, and they'll take the ball over on down. They'll start this one on the ground with Gibbs. And he'll be met in the backfield and dropped behind the line of scrimmage.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
This one complete to Amon-Ra St. Brown.
And this is what good offenses in the NFL do, Mike. It's the ability to bounce back. Even if the onset of the game doesn't go exactly according to plan, everybody wants to take their opening possession and go down there and come away with a touchdown. But it's not always going to be perfect. You turn it over on possession 1. What are you going to do in response on possession 2? Well, we just got our answer, and they took it down for 6.
So the lead stands at 6-0 as this one is kicked off. Set to return is Xavier Gibson. And he'll be taken down right at the 29-yard line.
The Giants take over First and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
Here's Dart on first and 10. Open man downfield. That's Neighbors. And they are not going to catch up to him. He will.
Lucky ass boy. Oh my gosh, you lucky bro.
Touchdown, Giants. Extra point try forthcoming. He's got it. And the Giants move out in front by a point. It's 7-6. The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. Tom Kennedy on the return. And they'll bring him down just shy of the 30-yard line.
At their own 29-yard line.
And this will be a Lions first down. He'll get this up past the 40-yard line.
I like the change of pace. The idea that you want to keep the ball on the ground, but you don't want to do it in the traditional sense of just turning around and handing it off to your running back. So this time, they give it to the wide receiver. They get him in space, get the ball in his hands, and he turns it into a solid game.
A couple of big plays to start this drive. How about 17 on this one?
The Lions first down.
Now they'll pitch it out here. This one over before it started. Hit behind the line. It's going to be a loss of a couple.
Well, it's been the case this entire first half. It's been the defense that's really carried the load for this team. Some offensive struggles, but they've done more than their part, coming through again with another big stop for a loss.
Able to make one man miss, but that's all. They get him. Take him down behind the line. A touchdown apiece here in the first quarter of play. A one-point affair, 7-6 is the score. More from MetLife Stadium after this. Lions ball to begin this second quarter as they've got it, staring down a 3rd and 13. This is caught. He's got a long way to go.
And this is where the versatility of the tight end position really starts coming into play. Not only do they have to line up with their hand on the ground, but they can occasionally split out in the slot. And man, they're too fast for linebackers, and a lot of times they're too big for...
That one intercepted in the end zone. Picked off by Paulson Adebo.
Goss pass. Intercepted.
The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. The drive will begin with a run by Scatterboot. He managed to get 2, maybe 3 on that carry. Big lineman Aleem McNeil ends the play there.
Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 23-yard line.
On 2nd down, Dart. For the left side, he gets that to Mooney. And they'll mark him down just shy of the 40. Good work after the catch. They get 16 and a first down.
And this is where the speed of your inside receivers are so critical. He lines up in the right slot. But, Mike, look how far he covers to where he ended up receiving that ball. You can't have all day. Those defensive linemen, they are coming after your quarterback. So the speed in the slot is critical. That's a great example why.
2 minutes to play in a tight one-point game in this first half. We'll come back to MetLife Stadium after this. Slayton is the man in motion. They'll run with Scatterboot. And he is out of bounds at the 31-yard line. That one's good for 29. Momentum building here. On this drive, they go again. First and 10.
At the 31-yard line.
Operating from the gun, it's Dart. That one, oh, it's on target, but it goes as an incompletion. Looked like he had that one in his grab, but unable to hold on, and it will be second down.
So the defense comes out in a cover 2 shell. And what that means, Mike, is the 2 safeties are going to split the field in half. One guy has one half, and the other guy has the other. There are abilities to get down the middle of the field, especially if you have speed. But really where you can attack it is they don't have enough guys to defend all of the underneath zones. And if you run the right concepts with the right quarterback, you can pick them apart.
Dart going to keep this on his own read. Forget about it. They're going to lose more yardage there. Good job by the defense, and it's fourth down.
It's fourth down.
John Harbaugh will send out the field goal unit. And he missed it. It's no good. And they'll remain out front by 1.
They're just trying to extend the lead here, and this is definitely one they're going to want to have back.
That's a short one caught by Laporta.
So the hope is when you call these underneath drag routes, you're trying to have your tight end come out the backside of the defense in space. So when you put the ball on him early, it leads to big yards after the catch. In this case, they don't get the real big play they were hoping for, but they'll definitely take it.
Amon-Ra St. Brown, the receiver he was trying to target. Now it's going to be third down. Out of the shotgun. It's Goff. He's got his tight end. That's Laporta. The Lions called their first timeout as they stop with 28 seconds to go in this first half. On first down, it's Goff. And this ball's going to be incomplete. He was trying to get it to Sam Laporta. Second and 10. Here's Goff. Here's a screen set up for Gibbs. We'll get about 6 before he's taken down. And Detroit's going to use their second timeout. It's third and 4. Now Goff. That's deep for the back of the end zone. To the end zone, it's intercepted.
You got 3 people on me. Like, you're so ass. Like.
The Giants take over first and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
On first and 10, here is Dart. That's complete. Calvin Austin. And he'll be out of bounds. A pickup, though, of 6. Come to the line for second and 4.
It's a pickup of 6.
Looking to throw. It's Dart. That's going to be intercepted. Picked off by Roger McCreary. And he is going to score. A pick 6 for the touchdown.
Touchdown, Lions.
You know, we got to remember, Mike, this is only year 2. He's still a young quarterback out there. He's still going to make some mistakes and make some bad reads. But he's got to be able to learn from it, because as these defenses continue to learn him, he needs to make sure that he returns the favor and he learns them, because in this league, one bad throw can be all the difference in the game.
Third quarter set to commence. And we're back underway here on EA Sports. Gibson now on the return. Past midfield. Look at him go. It's a foot race. And he's going to take this all the way back. 92 yards. Touchdown, New York. Their head coach, 2 fingers in the air. They'll say no to the extra point.
The
Go for 2.
will line up for the 2-point conversion.
Out of the gun, here comes Dart. And he will get in the 2-point conversion once. And the lead is up to 3.
Mike, I think all of us can remember exactly where we were during a certain Super Bowl where throwing the ball this close to the goal line ended up being a disaster. But unlike that time, they ran this pass play to perfection, and the result, 2 points.
Goff to throw on first down. That one out wide to Gibbs. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
Contact up front. Did they get one of the defenders to jump? So, from the 37, here's 2nd and a yard. Goff gives it to Gibbs. And he's going to weave his way forward. It's a first down at the 44-yard line.
It just seems like every time this guy touches the...
Stop raging, you suck.
Not all of his runs are always going to be positive. He's kind of one of those guys that's going to get a 0, a 1, a 2. But it's the home run threat. It's the big plays that really tip the scales in your
Rager.
You can generate those big explosive plays on the ground. Man, it makes such a big difference for the offense.
2nd down.
Get better.
On play action. Goff. A very quick throw there, but not on the same page with his target. That's incomplete.
The biggest issue and why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the ups and downs of this passing game.
Stop raging, trash can.
Accurate and efficient. But at others, he just misses too many easy throws. The question is, are they going to be able to overcome this quarterback inconsistency and pull this game out?
The tight end, Sam Laporta, the intended receiver. And it's going to be 4th down. They'll go for
Go practice.
taken in, and he's going to have the Lions first down as they get the conversion with a gain of 14.
First down.
They hand it to Gibbs. Not much there, maybe a yard. It is 2nd and 9.
A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9.
Once again, it's Gibbs. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain.
When you look throughout this game, Mike, I don't think there's even a debate. This defensive line has clearly won the battle at the line of scrimmage over this offensive line. And for an offense that wants the run game to be such a critical element to its plan, they've got to do a better job because there's nowhere to run. There's no holes for the back.
Stop raging, go practice.
Runs are putting them in some really bad spots.
6 yards on the play.
The field goal unit staying put. They're going to line up and go for this on 4th down. And for the 4th time today, he has been intercepted. It's the linebacker, Tremaine.
You're not good. You just get lucky. That's lucky ass play. Like, how do you fucking throw badass ball? You're ass.
Intercepted. Result of the play is a turnover on downs.
To throw, it's Dart on 1st and 10. Flush to his right. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. And tackle's going to be made down at the 40-yard line.
A gain of 12 yards. And the Giants first down.
And we will not get another snap here. That is going to do it for this 3rd quarter of play. They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40. To throw is Dart. And he's not going to be able to escape the rush here. He goes down. Aiden Hutchinson. He gets into drop in. It's a loss of 8. Dart going to throw here on 2nd down. Pushed out to his left. Kept the play alive as long as he could, but the rush eventually gets to him, and down he goes.
Big-time opportune sack there by the defense. Mike, they're right on the cusp of field goal range. You can't allow this to become a two-possession ball game here in the fourth quarter. Massive third down coming up here. See if they can get off the field and get the ball back to their offense. When you get the ball in this situation, what you're looking to do is not only end the drive with a touchdown to put the game away, but you'd love to chew up some clock. So with that incomplete pass now likely putting an end to this series, that's a big opportunity for them to try to close this game out.
And he'll give his guys a little bit more room to work with as he's able to get forward out beyond the 10-yard line. Goff going to throw here on 1st and 10. Crushed, it's incomplete. He did get the pass off, but he got drilled before he let it go. He was trying to get it to Amon-Ra St. Brown. He'll try again here, 2nd and 10. From the gun, it's Goff. On target to...
My nephew is playing you, it's not me, he is a Rager, spank him cause I'm laughing over here.
It'll be interesting to see how they handle this situation. Do they try to slow play this and try to score without giving the ball back, or do they try to strike as quickly as possible? So first things first, they got to convert this third down. I think he predetermined that third down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there.
Trailing late, they've got to go here. It's 4th down. To throw is Goff. Open man, right side. He's got it. Now he's loose down the right sideline.
You get lucky yourself. Look at that. Like, Jameer gets way faster than your ass. Oh my gosh, you get lucky.
Plus the 2-minute warning remain as we get set for 1st and 10. They'll run with Gibbs. And he finds some space, tackled after a gain of 7 on 1st down.
At the 18-yard line, a 7-yard pickup.
And they will not be able to get another play off, and we have reached the 2-minute warning. Greg and I back on EA Sports after this. Here's 2nd down and 3. They'll drop to throw. A throw there on 2nd down, going to be incomplete.
The game is there for the taking. They control their own destiny, but this brings up a really big third down here. But remember, they don't have to force it and push the ball past the sticks. Even if they come up short, they still have 4th down in their back pocket to try to extend this drive and see if they can pull out the win here late.
This will not do the trick. They've stopped it behind the line. 4th down coming up.
Well, when you call a screenplay, of course, you're looking to catch the defense off guard and pick up a chunk play. You're not thinking you're actually going to find yourself going backwards, but that's exactly the case here, and really nice job by the defense sniffing that one out. And this is where it pays to have a kicker you can trust, Mike. I mean, this is as big a spot as there is. 4th quarter, what does he do? He comes out and he delivers to tie up this game.
Tie game. Still time to break that tie, though, as you see. Maybe run a 2-minute offense. And the kick's in the air. Nice job on the return. He's down close to the 35-yard line.
The Giants take over 1st and 10 at their own 34-yard line.
Here's 1st down. Neighbors in motion. They'll run here. And that play going nowhere. The defense all over that one. They'll bring them down for a big loss. Now on 2nd and long. Out of the shotgun. It's Dart. Oh, and this one's going to wind up incomplete. That's one you'd think he'd be able to corral. He can't find the handle, and it's going to lead to a 3rd down.
It's now third down.
And that's another
14.
brutal drop for an offense that has struggled to catch the ball up to this point. And yes, you can nitpick about ball placement and whatnot, but listen, the reality is at this level, if it hits your hands, you have to find a way to come down with it.
A throw left side there, not going to find the target. Incomplete. Darius Slayton was the intended receiver. And it's going to bring up fourth down. The Giants sending out their punter. Important punt here in this tie game late. On the return, it's Dortch. A very nice return. He takes it up past the 35-yard line. First and 10 now from the 36. Here's Goff. That's caught. Oh, he doesn't put it away, and the ball's out. And the Giants come up with it.
Just a critical error here, Mike, at this stage in the game. You understand, this defense, they are desperate for a stop. They've got to get you off the field, and one of the easiest ways to do it, create a takeaway. You have to secure the ball. Of course, points are great, but none of it matters if you turn the ball over, and these are the kind of mistakes that decide ball games late.
And the Giants here will use the first of their timeouts. They'll stop it with a little over 30 left in the game.
At the Lions' 32-yard line.
Here's 2nd and 3 to go. They'll motion their tight end Johnson. On 2nd down, Dart. To the sideline, that is caught, but oh, he's out of bounds. They tried to get him into space, coming out of the backfield, but instead it's incomplete and 3rd down.
Good set. One alert. Green into the set. One alert.
Throwing is Dart. Oh, and that throw not able to be pulled in. It's incomplete. Looks like he may have got a little ahead of himself there. And it's going to bring up 4th down.
Well, I like the idea of airing it out there on 3rd down. You're trying to move this ball even into closer, more manageable field goal distance. But after that incomplete, now brings up 4th down. I think you have no choice but to settle for 3 here and see if it's enough to leave here with a win. And you just have to wonder what that'll do to the energy levels on both sidelines. I mean, you got a chance to break the tie here late, but he just can't connect.
Gibbs. And he finds a little bit of space. He'll take this forward for a gain of 4. The Lions all their first time out. 2nd and 6 coming up. Now, Goff. That's out to the flat, and it's complete. And he's out of bounds with the first down. So they get a new set of downs. It's just as important to stop the clock.
First down, Detroit.
Out of the shotgun, it's Goff. That's over the middle. Caught by Teslam. And they'll take this down inside the 35. And Detroit's going to use their 2nd timeout. So a big one looming for Jake Bates. This to win the game. This one is pushed out to the right. It is no good. And this game, in all likelihood, is headed to overtime. Here we go. One final play. Open man down the field, Mooney. And he's going to be taken down at the 30-yard line. Four quarters could not determine a winner. We get back underway here in overtime. This returnable with Kennedy. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
At their own 27-yard line.
On 1st and 10, here's Goff. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up 2nd down. Off the play fake, here's Goff. That's right side and into the hands of Tesla. And he'll get about 8 yards as he's ushered out of bounds. It'll set up 3rd down.
And it's 3rd down.
They're going to try to run here with Gibbs.
Here Gibbs, the ball carrier. Tremaine Edmonds on the tackle. A gain of a yard. It's now 4th down.
Only need a yard, and it's 4th down. They'll try it now with Pacheco. 1st down and more past midfield. And he will go all the way. Isaiah Pacheco. Touchdown, Lions. Don't forget about the extra point here. This, an important one. The kick is good. So an ideal start to this overtime. And now it's up to the defense to preserve a 7-point lead. So, thanks to that recent rule change, still the chance to extend this game and match that opening overtime score as they receive the kickoff here. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start.
At their own 28-yard line.
Now a first throw here in overtime. That's going to be caught by Darius Slayton. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45.
A gain of 17 yards. And the Giants first down.
Here's Dart on 1st and 10. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up 2nd down. Out of the gun, here comes Dart. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force 3rd down.
Sometimes it's those footsteps. I don't care how long you've been playing or at what level you've been playing at. When that defender's bearing down, you really get a good idea of what guys are willing to go through contact to secure a catch. And in this case, what guys are unwilling.
Throwing again, Dart. Taking off, he'll try to get there. And he's going to be out of bounds at the 41. A nerve-wracking conversion there on 3rd down. Staying alive here in overtime with the 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Throwing, Dart. This one grabbed by Austin. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. Here's 1st and 10.
That's another Giants first down. 1st and 10 at the 28-yard line.
Looking to throw. It's Dart. Exiting the pocket right. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete. Trying to connect with Cam Scattaboo coming out of the backfield. And it'll bring up 2nd down. Operating from the gun, it's Dart. And time runs out there. He just airmails it towards the bench. Incomplete. Sense a little frustration there. It brings up third down. Dart gonna throw it again. And that ball incomplete over the middle.
And on that third down, they thought an easy way to pick it up and get some positive yards would go to their quick game, but it didn't seem like the receiver and the quarterback were on the same page, and now brings up fourth down.
They'll go, and here's Dart. That's incomplete.
Ah, you ugly kid, you suck, you suck, you suck, and you suck.
And they win it in overtime. So a win for the visitors, the Lions. They had to work for this one. All even through 4 quarters, able to get the breakthrough in overtime to come away with a victory. And that'll do it for my partner, Greg Olson. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. With that, we say so long, everyone.
Oh, there's a calling that I can't ignore out in the wild. If you keep pushing, gonna hear me roar. Soul is on fire. Oh, hey, hey, hey. Oh, hey, hey. Push me so far till I break. Push me so far till I break. Push me so far till I break. You should have thought before you let me out the cage. Before you let me out the cage. Oh, there's a hunger coming over me, burns like a fever. If you don't think I'll hunt you down, I'll make you a believer. Oh, hey, hey, hey. Oh, hey, hey.
Next to some of the northernmost waters of the beautiful Chesapeake Bay, we're at M&T Bank Stadium near Baltimore's Inner Harbor. Coming up, a contest that looks real good on paper between the Baltimore Ravens and the Baltimore Ravens. Tyler Luke for the Ravens, all set to go, and we are off and running from Baltimore. LeJohntay Wester to return it. He's got a lane up past the 30. And a good effort here as he gets it out past the 35-yard line.
The Ravens take over first and 10 at their own 37-yard line.
All right, let's get this show on the road. It is first and 10. Play fake, Jackson. He rolls to his right. Got a man downfield. It's Bateman. Down to the 10. It's a Baltimore touchdown.
Complete to Rashad Bateman.
Almost feel bad for those fans who went to get food before finding their seats here, Brock. While they're waiting in line, got a touchdown on the first play from scrimmage.
Now, I got a sense a few of them were scooting towards the tunnel to see what the roar was all about. Yep. Just like this guy scooted for the explosive touchdown.
All set up. Here's Luke to kick it away. LeJohntay Wester to return it. He's got a lane up past the 30. Great vision, gets him across midfield. And a huge effort sets up his offense in a great spot on the opposite side of the field.
You know it right now, Kate. I'm absolutely in favor of this frenetic pace. A touchdown scored, and this is what the immediate response is. Nearly answer it with a house call yourself. Yeah, there's no body blows in this one. This game's starting with some serious haymakers.
Flushed out of the pocket. Finds his man. It's Rashad Bateman. And it'll be first and goal. Stop is made at the 5-yard line. Working quickly here.
And the Baltimore first down. First and goal at the 5-yard line.
They'll run here with Henry. And they're able to grind him to a halt after a pickup of 4. Offense in the hurry up here.
A 4-yard gain.
Smith going with a different call at the line. He gets it again. And he does not get in. They stop him at the 1. Offense in the hurry up here.
Short of the goal line. No gain on
making a read at the line. Jackson has it, 3rd and goal. A diving grab in the end zone. Touchdown Ravens. Zay Flowers getting them the lone yard that they needed. Offense staying on the field. You can see Jesse Minter wants to go for 2.
The Ravens will line up.
Lamar off the play fake. And this is caught. And that bid for the lead works out. They're now up 8-7. They come up with a touchdown of their own. And then, I love this, a little one-upping by scoring on the 2-point try to take the lead.
Yeah, you love it because you didn't have to make that call, the coach did. But clearly, they don't want to play from behind. They want to be the one dictating. And now, well, now they've got to do it the rest of the way.
Rasheen Ali on the return. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
The Ravens take over first and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
All right, starting in the pistol this time, Brock. 1st and 10. Play action. Here's Jackson. Good coverage on that deep ball downfield. Throw knocked away. That's going to send it back to the line for 2nd.
Marlon Humphrey on the coverage.
Well, looks like the defense jumps just before the snap there. He thought he had the timing down and could make the play, but just a hair too early. Now the defense did have to work for them on that previous play, Brock. So just 5 yards to go now on 2nd following the flat. Jackson throwing here. Complete Derrick Henry. He stops here, gain of about 7. And that is good for a Baltimore first down.
A gain of 7.
So fresh set of downs now from the 39. Keeping it on this first down read. And he scampers ahead and gets 2 on the carry.
I can promise you, that's not what it looked like on the practice field, nor on the whiteboard. Typically, QB run is going to net you a whole lot more yardage than that. But let's give some credit. Strong effort by that defensive front who contained the play with typically...
And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Road cross, Smith with the pick. And the Ravens get it back as he intercepts him for the 2nd time this game.
The Ravens take over first and 10 at the 38-yard line.
New set of downs for him. They'll start at the 38. Now Jackson off the play action. Rolling out to his left. And the catch won't survive the contact this time. Incomplete. That was a tough-ass partner making that play against double coverage. It's 2nd down.
quarterback of his renowns, Kate, I'm not surprised at all to see him throw it into double coverage early. And that incompletion, well, it's just going to fuel his confidence that much more to keep forcing it.
Throwing on second. Lamar buying some time right. He takes it himself. They get to him after a small pickup to the 35. That was Tavius Robinson coming in, making the stop.
It's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and 6.
Turning to Henry on 3rd. Defense contains him. That's going to force 4th down as he's dropped for a loss. Now, the extra blocking sure didn't spring that run the way they hoped it would, Brock.
In the old West Coast system, you call 12 personnel, 2 tight ends, Tiger. Tiger package comes on the field. That was a whole lot more like a kitty cat effort there.
4th down. Here's Jackson. He's able to hit Flowers. Caught. And the drive continues with a chance to score now. 4th down play takes him all the way into the red zone.
It's a gain of 23 yards. That's good for a Baltimore 1st down.
Brought in. And he's going to have the touchdown. We'll see if he gets to keep this, though, Brock. We've got some laundry on the field. He was downfield in a hurry, hoping to help with the play, but that effort cost some points as the penalty wipes out that touchdown. So after the penalty, here's 1st and 15. Now here's Lamar. And the rush is going to win this rep. They get to it. Offensive line fast.
A loss of 11 on the play. It's now 2nd down. At the Ravens.
2nd down. Here's Lamar. Right side and into the hands of Bateman. And they can't bring him down until he gets into that red zone at the 19. That'll be the end of one in this AFC North battle. It's the Ravens flying to an early lead. Back to the bank in just a moment. Back at beginning of the 2nd quarter, Ravens in possession. They've got 3rd down well inside field goal range. Now it's Lamar. Thinking touchdown, but they will not get it. That's incomplete. And maybe worse, Brock. It's going to bring up 4th down. The close game is going to stay close, Brock, so long as plays like that are being made in big situations.
Yeah, in these tight games, you got to have your defense making plays just like that in the red zone. Here we got a defender in particular coming through with a big hit. 8 points off the board.
And that's incomplete in the end zone. Could have been 6 points, but as that one falls, Brock, instead just a turnover on downs. This is Henry to start the drive. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. Run loss of a yard to begin the drive. Here comes 2nd and 11.
It's a loss of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 18-yard line.
Jackson to throw it. And this throw is going to be incomplete. They're down.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far. It's not met the standard they set for themselves.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. Has him on a quick hitter. He's brought down. Play goes for, it looks like about 11 yards. And that's going to bring up a Ravens 1st down.
A gain of 11 on the play. 1st down, Baltimore.
From the gun, a run for Henry. Breaks a tackle. He's still going. No question who won that exchange, Brock. He hits for 8 on 1st down. Nice run last play. Sets up 2nd and 2.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 37-yard line.
Lamar back to throw. That pass pulled in by Henry. It's a small gain up to the 38. Tackled on the play by Marlon Humphrey. And we are still waiting for the scoring for anybody really to get going as we've hit our 2-minute warning. More from M&T Bank Stadium coming up. 3rd and a lone yard coming up. Now Jackson. It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. Roquan Smith with the pick.
I'll give it to you with that lucky ass pick. I'll give it to your lucky ass.
Well, that should pretty much shut check down throwing his way anymore, Brock. This guy has ended each of their last 2 drives by himself with an interception.
And that's kind of the price you pay when you're playing phenomenal ball as a defender. I can remember Aaron Rodgers, primetime game, said, I'm not even throwing once, and didn't attack Richard Sherman one time that game.
He was looking for Mark Andrews. So that brings up 2nd down.
Kate, it just kind of feels like they've met their match with this defense. So many plays, well, they've just not ended the way they were drawn up. Fortunately, well, their defense is doing the same. You really feel like which offense can get into rhythm is going to find a way to win this game.
And that hit arrived just in the nick of time. It's enough to break up the catch and bring up 3rd down. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour, and there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. Credit that defense for flying around and making the play.
To the left side, caught by Andrews. And he's going to have enough for the 1st down, not by much. He got it. That's all that matters. Sets him up with a 1st and goal.
1st down. 1st and goal at the 5-yard line.
From the pistol, Henry. Well, so much for finishing things on the ground, huh? He is stopped at the line. They're going to have to regroup now on 2nd and goal.
No gain on the play. Leads to 2nd and
throwing on 2nd. Jackson. Cut near the goal line. And he's able to get it to the 2 before the stop. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
Gain of 3 yards. It's now 3rd and
Changing up the call. Pistol snap to Jackson. And it's incomplete on 3rd and goal. Didn't see a whole lot of room to fit that passing, Brock. Throwing into double coverage. How's Coach going to feel about that one?
Yeah, that's a no-no. Yeah, I experienced that as a player, and now as a coach, please don't do that again.
4th down. Here's Jackson. And a completion not in the cards on that 4th and goal. They passed on 3 points, and they'll wind up with none. Ravens to the line now. 1st and 10. The drive begins with Henry. No one's around him. He's got space. Has room down the left sideline. 30 into the red zone. He does it. Touchdown, Baltimore.
Henry, the ball carrier. Touchdown, Baltimore.
The double whammy of this one, Kate, is just where they were on the field. Mentally, defensively, it's almost like an 8-point swing, going from the chance of the safety in one end zone to watching them celebrate in the other one.
That one right down the middle. And their lead now stands at 6.
99 yards.
Here's Western on the return. And he stopped on the run back at the 27.
The Ravens take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. Here's Lamar. And the first play of the series is going to be an incomplete pass intended for his running back there. And that brings up 2nd down.
That's just simply one of those situations, Kate, where I think you and I got to tip our cap to the defense. Really took away everybody. There was no outlet, and only an incompletion could be had.
Pressure gets there. The defense gets home. He's dropped to the 14. Clock's still running as the Ravens try hurrying everyone up.
Brings up 3rd down.
3rd and long for him here. Escapes the pocket. Bateman hauls it in. And he's finally on after a big game there. And they might get 15 more, Brock. We both saw that quarterback take a late shot, and there's a flag down near him. Never a good time to rough the passer, Brock, but 3rd down, that hurts even more. Gives him the 1st. And that's incomplete, and it also stops the clock with just 5 seconds left.
Hey, Mr. Quarterback down there, that's a throw that's got to go somewhere else. Double coverage was waiting for it. QB super fortunate that ball wasn't picked. An incompletion, still pretty good for the defense, too.
Absolutely fires this one right side. And they will not connect. Took his shot there to end the half, but no dice. That's going to take us to the break. set up. Here's Luke to kick it away. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback.
Your butt. Your butt.
The Ravens in a very good field position as they come up 1st and 10. Third quarter starts with a run from Henry. Well, he had to power through one tackle just to get back to the line that time.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard running backs say there's just sometimes you got to run into darkness. Just go where there is no lane and hope that something opens along the way. That linebacker said, not this time.
Jackson to throw on 2nd. This is a heater going deep. And he had it, but he lost it on that hit. So a nice early defensive play out of the locker room to break up that catch. It's now 3rd down.
This defense, they had a plan. And they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
To the air on 3rd and long. We'll drop this one down for Henry. Down here after a gain of about 14 yards, it looks like. That's going to give them the first.
They call 3rd downs money downs for a reason, Kate, because it takes everybody offensively to cash in. Excellent protection, set the table for the QB to get the completion and the yards necessary.
Lasers this one deep down the middle. Ooh, almost a throw to Costin. Defender had it in his hands. He dropped it. It's incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
Oh, that was such an opportunity lost. They were looking for a way out without giving up any points on the series. And instead, he just couldn't quite hang on.
Walker hauls it in. Defense gets to him. Shells him out. Gained about 16 before they did so. That's going to save the Ravens 1st down.
You just love that kind of execution because it's able to make an impact, Kate, beyond simply getting the 1st down. That yardage, it really sets them up now to be aggressive with a new set of downs.
Hey, boy, hurry up and pick a play. Now. Hurry up. Hey, if you don't pick your play, hey, it don't matter. It's going to be good for me.
The play clock runs out. This will be a delay. Can't get the play off in time, and I'm going to wager the call is going to come in much quicker, Brock, for this next snap. So they should be a little prompter in snapping this, you'd hope, Brock, after that delay of game. Looking to throw, Jackson. That's taken in by Henry. Brought down after getting his guys about 26 yards. And that is good for a Baltimore 1st down.
Speaks to this guy's talent as just an all-around difference maker, playmaker. We see him line up as receiver, and we don't even bat an eye, Kate. And we don't really bat an eye when he makes that kind of play either. This guy's just different, built for the moment.
They put Flowers in motion right. They go play fake with Jackson. Here's Henry again. Toward the pylon, and he is in. Touchdown, Baltimore. Derrick Henry capping a 7-play scoring drive. It is Tyron Luke now on for the extra point. And they could have taken the lead, but he misses the point after.
That ties the game at 14. Tyler Luke to kick off.
Wasn't accurate on the extra point, but he should be able to keep this between the sidelines, hopefully, as he sends this away. Here's Westford on the return. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line.
The Ravens take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
First look, a little pistol formation as they come to the line. 1st and 10. Lamar off the play fake. He misfired on that one. It's behind his man.
Intended for
First play of the drive, Brock. You always tell me that's always the start of a new battle. And the defense wins round 1 in this series.
Yeah, and this next down kind of sets the table, right? You
Yeah.
got to now put yourself in a manageable third down after lack of execution on first.
Ooh, they're on that one. Second down's going to end up in a loss of yards.
a loss of a yard on the play. And it's third down.
Play fake. Jackson. Sometimes they hit and break something.
You love getting lucky, don't you? You ugly
Defensive end is gonna
bitch.
force fourth down. Working across the middle, Brock. It is tough for anybody to make plays through all that mess, even when you're the biggest and baddest pass catcher on the roster.
But as a tight end, you're going to be disappointed because that's what you're paid to do. It's one thing for those undersized receivers you talk about. It's another one for these big tight ends. You are paid to make that catch through contact, and you couldn't do it.
And a surprising fourth down call does not yield a first. This doesn't get there. It's a turnover on down.
One way or the other, that was going to be a decisive play to break this tie. They thought that they could pick it up, no question about it, and build some momentum down the field. But how about a shout-out to that defense, now setting their offense up in great position.
They pitch it to him. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. Inside the final minute of our third quarter.
Back at the 30-yard line.
Now a second down throw for Jackson. Bails out of the pocket quick. Now here he goes. Now a hit and Jackson loses the ball. And the
No reason. You did all that for no reason, idiot. You should have ran out of
Choose not
bounds.
to slide as a quarterback, that's what can happen. And those Predators feel that prey, and they go after. Not only do they want to hit the quarterback, to hit him and knock the ball out, that is just a worthy celebration on that sideline.
He stopped after ripping off an 8-yard chunk. It's second down.
The 16-yard line. 8 yards on the pickup. Brings up second and 2.
Another run for Henry. And they haul him down after a gain of a couple. Leaves him in need of one more yard here on third down.
Roquan Smith on the tackle. A gain of 2. Brings up third and less than a yard.
We're still tied through 3 here. Neither defense has given an inch in this one. It's still a tie ball game. 14 points apiece as we get ready for the fourth. Battle coming up on 3rd and inches. Now Jackson off the play action. Headed out right. He's making a bid for it. Oh, he loses the football. And this is picked up by the Ravens. Not much added after the recovery, partner, so that is where they'll take possession from the fumble.
You know what separates good defenses from great? Good defenses find a way to get off the field. Great defenses find a way to take the ball away. What a great play to set their offense up with some mojo.
Jackson throwing here. Pass cut by Smythe. And give him about 4, nothing beyond the catch. And hit got there quickly. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
Second and 6. At the
This is Henry on second. And he will carry this across the Baltimore touchdown. Derrick Henry, his second of the game. First one he's running on the ground. Well, he found himself some space to work, and from there, all athleticism as he made his way in for 6.
You know, you run the ball down in the red zone, Kate, you're not always thinking touchdowns, right? Space is so hard to come by. But you're exactly right. His athleticism.
I hate when your ugly ass gets so lucky.
Put 6 on the board for the offense.
Worked so well the first time. Hey, why not go right back to it? See if you can be successful again. They do, and they are.
And I like the way you say that right there, Kate, because you almost feel the confidence, right? Like, if you get it the first time, you're almost playing with house money. Even if you fail, it's still 14 points. It's not really a failure. And if you get it, well, you gain even more confidence and make that opponent think that much more.
Here's Jackson to throw. Pass into the hands of Devontae Walker. And they haul him down, but we all saw it. That's pretty awkward, partner. This flag should be a face mask. Well, he grabbed whatever he could to make that tackle. Unfortunately, he got a whole lot of face masks, so add even more yards onto that play. Back to throw. Here's Jackson. And he's able to get this to the 32 before going down.
Dude, if you've heard me say it once, you've heard me say it 100 times. Completions, completions, completions. Well, that wasn't a pass. It was a scramble. But Annette's the same thing, keeping this offense on schedule.
On second down, Lamar. Pass into the hands of Mark Andrews. It's inside the 10. And they take it out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for first and goal.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
Out of the gun, Henry. And he falls through the defense for a touchdown.
Touchdown, Baltimore.
Those defensive coaches got to be hot, Brock. That was a touchdown that shouldn't have happened. That tackle should have ended it.
You try bringing down one of these NFL running backs in this case.
Okay, touche, partner.
They see that.
Yeah, little bro, you suck. Now let me eat your butt.
No sure thing to try to bring down one of those horses before they find pay dirt.
Tyler Luke to kick off for Baltimore.
Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. Okay, well that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line.
At their own 35-yard line.
Great spot to start a drive in here. Ravens set it up 1st and 10. Jackson looking to throw. Has his man, it's Smythe. And no shot at getting upfield after making this catch, so give him one on that short completion.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
Throwing on second, Jackson. They get to him, he's hit, brought down after a gain of about 10. And that's going to bring up a Ravens first down.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage. Sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
First and 10 now from the 46. Play action now with Jackson. He rolls to his right. Moving right, airs it out down the sideline. This is Cup. Looks like he stayed in bounds too. Great work. And the stop is made 3 yards from the end zone. It's going to be first and goal.
51 yards, the gain on the play. That's another Baltimore first down. First and goal at the 3-yard line.
Henry. Will not get past the line. He's held up at 4. Their dominance against this ground game rolls on, Brock. Add another stop to what's going to be some real nice film for them to watch.
How many times do you think in your lifetime, Kate, you've heard from a defensive coordinator, job number 1 is?
Stop the run.
And they've been doing it.
Well, he throws it quick, but what a pass rush that was. Able to hit him on the release anyway and break that up. 3rd down now after that incompletion. Setting up to pass. Buying some time left. And they're going to do it, Brock. They break the tie in the final minute. It's a touchdown. So how about the determination there? This game has been as hard fought as you will see. But they grab hold of the lead here with a late touchdown that may just win the ball game.
You could almost feel them saying, Kate, we don't want overtime. Let's go out and get it done now. They accomplished their goal. But you do have to ask the question, do they leave too much time on the clock? Stay tuned.
And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock. So they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35.
Watch this. I'm going to score and then I'm going to beat you, all right?
1st and 10. Here he is to throw. Has him on the quick hitter. Breaks the tackle. He's got space ahead. Keeps it moving. And he gets him the touchdown. And now a potential game-deciding play call coming up.
Jason, first play! First play! First play! You suck! You suck! You fucking horrible.
A point after try to tie this game.
You actually is bunt. You let me score in like 10 seconds. You is a bunt. You is a bunt. You is a bunt.
So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
They're on 35-yard line.
Great spot to start a drive in here. Ravens headed up 1st and 10. He'll look to throw it. Rushes right there as he releases it. Goes nowhere near the target. Lucky to avoid a sack there, Brock. It is 2nd down.
The good news there is he got the ball out of his hands and did not take the sack. The bad news is he's got to collect himself, regroup after that big hit, and make sure they find a way to execute.
Throwing on 2nd, Jackson. Buys time, rolling right. Contact on the throw, and yeah, this one never had a chance. To the ground, it is incomplete. That sets up 3rd down.
Even the best of them could be hurried into a throw before they're ready, and that pressure just messed up all the timing, the rhythm, and the clock of the quarterback.
No connection on the last play, and out 3rd down. Here he is to throw. Flushed out of the pocket. Throws this one deep down the right side. And that one hits the deck. No fear from them trying to go deep on 3rd down. You love that.
If you don't kick a punt right now, you're losing. Oh yeah, you're losing. Bye-bye. Just bye-bye. If you don't get this, you know what happens, right?
That leads to the incompletion and to the benefit of that secondary.
Throwing now. Vacates quickly left side. He's going to run for it. Lost control of another one. And it's
Yo, what did I tell you, bro? What did I tell you? You don't listen. You should have kicked the punt. You're retarded. Like, do you know I'm way better than you? I've been letting you win.
Back to throw.
Oh, you lucky as hell Lamar Jackson can't throw.
He's counting his lucky stars. That one isn't headed the other way right now. That is not the time to challenge double coverage.
Down to 8 seconds left in regulation. 2nd down. Here's Lamar. This to win the game.
Yo, you're so lucky my quarterback can't throw.
Pretty simple thought there, Kay, with that play call. They were forgetting about the field goal, forgetting about the time remaining. They just wanted to end the whole game right there with that deep shot now. Now this defense got to be ready to go because the kick comes right back into play.
Everything coming down to the leg of Tyler Luke. This from the right hash and a considerable distance. And this one's off the mark. It's going to wind up short and too far right. And things just got...
Well, you're gonna lose it overtime because I'm gonna actually try because I wasn't trying this whole time. So, GG's, little bro.
Tyler Luke to kick off for Baltimore.
Now hopefully this conclusion will be just as exciting as our opening 4 quarters. The kick is away here in overtime. Making some progress here. Races past midfield. Hits the 20. Touchdown on an incredible return.
Touchdown.
Well, when it's set up perfectly, Brock, and you get an exciting return man back there fielding it, wow, there are not many plays in football more exciting than taking a kick back for 6.
Find those blockers, follow those blockers, and then step on the gas. So simple for me.
Yeah, if you win this, just know you're lucky as hell and your mom's dead.
Execute on the field.
Now, hopefully this conclusion will be just as exciting as our opening 4 quarters. The kick is away here in overtime. And he just sends this out and over the end zone, so no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball to the 35 to begin this drive. The Ravens in a very good field position as they come up 1st and 10. First throw of overtime. Oh, enveloped by the defense. They get him at the 32. Working quickly here.
It's a loss of 3. Brings up 2nd and 13 at the 32-yard line.
Flying down the middle with Henry. And whatever they were trying to do there.
Bro, do you know how bad you are? Like, you're actually horrible. Should I let you score?
The presence of those tight ends works both ways, Brock. You know this. Gives them more blockers up front, but it also clues the defense in to be ready for that run.
Yeah, you could put 7 blockers up there, even put 8, I don't know, 9. All the blockers in the world, but if they don't work in concert together to create a lane, it doesn't matter.
He's able to hit Flowers. Caught. And they drop him with a big hit, but it's going to sting worse for the defense. A big gain, and the chain's moving too. One of an alternate play here. Now it's Jackson. The left side caught by Andrews. And a big chunk picked up on that play. Over 20, and he gets him the first. Offense up to the line fast.
That's another Baltimore first down. First and
now
10
Jackson.
at the 24-yard line.
And he slides down with enough.
Gosh, oh, you is a bit. Like, you was a bit.
13 more yards. That's another Baltimore first
From the red
down.
zone on first. This is going to be...
I lost. Hey, you got lucky as hell. Just know that. You won because you lucky as hell. Your mom's a hoe. Your dad's dead.
Return score, and now he's got a receiving one, too. Point after by Luke is up and good. And they'll take the lead. So it ends as a win for the Ravens. And it took some extra effort, Brock, some bonus football before they were finally able to separate from the opposition and earn that hard-fought victory.
I'm on the east side, I'm on the north side, south to the west, baby, where's your at? I'm coming clean, going way off the map. Call to a 6-man, turn out my hats. I'm on a jet trying to get dispatched. Call up Ford, set up the match. Why would I play when I...
Dan Campbell there, the Lions head coach, as his guys head back out for their next possession. The lead sits at 4, so they'll try to add on to that. This drive begins with 1st and 10.
Procura outro jogo, parceiro. Isso aqui não é pra tu, não.
From the 38 now, here's 2nd down and 3. Out of the gun, here's May. Flush to his right. He runs with it. Good job breaking the pocket and going for 14 yards, and most importantly, a first down. Good play calling rhythm. Drive continues, another 1st and 10. And in motion is Brown. And he maneuvers his way forward, a gain of 6.
So I like these plays. I think the more guys, Mike, that you can get involved in the ground game, the better. And, of course, they're going to get enough touches to their back in a traditional sense, but make the defense defend every blade of grass from sideline to sideline and from line of scrimmage to the end zone. And one of the best ways to do it is to get your wide receivers, get your speed guys involved in the run game.
Here's a 3rd down and 4. Working out of the gun. It's May. Contact as he delivered it there, and the pass is incomplete. Good job defensively to make sure he could not find the throwing lane, and it sets up 4th down. It's the tight end Henry in motion. They'll go. Here's May. Open man, A.J. Brown's got it. And he's going to have the Pats' 1st down. They wind up getting 13 yards on that 4th down conversion. Man in motion is Brown. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. They are moving the ball well on this drive, aren't they? It's another 1st and 10. They run straight ahead with Henderson. A gain of 4 as he's taken down.
He's brought down at the 15-yard line. A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
Here's 2nd and 6. Man in motion is Brown. Again, it's Henderson. And he nearly got free. But as it is, gain of 6. And it sets up 3rd down.
It's a gain of 6. And it's 3rd down.
He'll try to run for it with Henderson. And the Patriots are going to have a 1st and goal coming up. They find a way to convert on 3rd and 1. Now a stoppage, we have an injured Lion. And as the medical staff looks him over, we'll step aside. This opening drive, it has been a work of art. Now, can they put the finishing touches on? It's 1st and goal. This one caught just past the pylon. A.J. Brown. Touchdown, New England. Touchdown, number 9 for the year. Tight spaces down there. Things happen quick. Greg, a quick decision and great execution for the... for the Patriots. And they'll face the prospect of a long flight home to the U.S., but they do it with a victory in their back pocket.
Sound again. In your lives, you've already spent money, and you're rocking to the next big thing. Kissing the bride, 45 minutes aside. This was my dream, played out rockin' routine. Who sucked out the feeling? Who
Dan Campbell getting his Lions offense ready to go for a new series. And as they get set, partner, gotta imagine they're bringing some urgency with them to the field this drive, too.
Yeah, I think you and I both know in calling these NFL games, that sense of urgency can be replaced by full-blown panic in a hurry. So find a way to possess the ball and, more importantly, score some points.
This is Irving on second. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain. So, Brock, that means third down coming up.
These linebackers of today, they are so quick. They're so twitchy. You don't get a body on them in a hurry, they're going to stick you right at the line of scrimmage.
Slot man motioned over. Third and short, Mayfield. Looking middle, and Godwin's got it. There's the stop. Looks to be about 7 yards on that play. And that was good for Tampa Bay, first down.
A gain of 7.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
Irving on the counter. And he'll scurry forward for a pickup of 3. Showing some patience in their ground game early here, Brock. Continuing to feed their guy despite the lack of results so far.
I know this will sound kind of silly, but you've got to run the ball to run the ball. And what I mean by that, there's no way to get this run game going is unless you continue to give him the rock to try to warm it up.
Running with Irving again on second. And they're going to bring him down, but 8 was enough. They got what they needed. First down coming.
We see it and hear it all the time. For receivers, their favorite moment is just to go up over a DB and make a play. And for these running backs, there is nothing that beats slamming right through a tackle and getting that first down.
He's got a neck and Buka. And give him close to 7 before the defense can drive him out.
I know I can sound like a broken record when I talk about timing and getting the ball out on time and on rhythm. But these outcuts, it is so imperative, and the best of them make it look oh so easy.
On second down, Mayfield. Catch made by Bucky Irving. Small gain on the play, maybe 4 yards. And that will set up a Bucs first down.
That whole operation right there, Kate, delivered with conviction. Passes have to be if you want to pick up first downs and keep the drive on schedule.
Baker now off the play fake. Catch made left side by Abuka. And he takes it just inside the 40, down to the 39.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on second down. That playbook wide open. Irving on the inside give.
He's talking after about a 5-yard gain, and that is good enough for a fresh set of downs. All set to go now from the 35.
A 5-yard gain on the play. First down, Buccaneers.
Staying between the tackles with Gainwell. And he sneaks this through the middle, maybe a gain of 2.
Sometimes you just feel like in the background that every home run is a bigger play. It just needed one more component. Hit that extra block a little longer. Find the lane quicker. The defender may be a half step late, and this could have been much, much more exciting.
Here's the give to Irving. Room to run inside the 20. And he has this all the way down to the 14-yard line. Give him an 18-yard pickup there. And the Bucs have the first.
Buccaneer first down.
They're going to pitch it out to Irving. And he's out of bounds on the final play of our opening quarter. Only a solitary field goal so far as we're through one quarter. Just 3-0 is our score. We're back to Ford Field right after this. Ready to go with our second quarter. Buccaneers with the ball and a chance to score. Irving. And he's only going to get 2 or 3 yards on that one. Ooh, they almost found a way to squeeze through that chaos there for a score, Brock. Got kind of yards short, but maybe even less than that.
Can't be any give from this defense now, Kate. Surrendered the only cushion you had. You better buckle it up and bite down on that mouthpiece.
Great call in a short yardage situation right there, Brock, and that was exactly the type of front that defense needed to have.
Yeah, I agree with you. I love the X's and O's of it, and then even more, the guys going out there and executing it, pulling the trigger to create that loss.
And it's incomplete on 3rd and goal. The looking for Chris Godwin that time. And that brings up 4th and goal. Well, he's been perfect to that point. Throwing, Baker. Throwing this one up, and the defender holds it in. Picked off by DJ Reed. And a nice solid number with that one. That is pick number 10 in his career, Brock. A good... for the Lions. And it could have gone either way down at the very end, but they were able to come up with the clutch plays to take the victory.
Tried leaving where I come from, but always gonna go back. I tried sipping on the, but it's always gonna be. There's things I can't change, like how I was raised. The Bible in my blood and the Bama in my veins. Ain't a pink bouquet in the flower store. I'm okay if I'm a little more dandelion. Born to live free, riding on the breeze on a summer night. Tucked back in the weeds, guess that's just me. In a bed of red roses, I'm the one growing up on the wilder side. So if you're tired of thorns, I'm a little more dandelion. No stranger to a dirt road or a country muddy riverbank. If you picking me, you ought to know I wasn't made for a fancy crystal vase, a mason jar, and old blue jeans. From my roots to my boots, I'll always be a dandelion. Born to live free, riding on the breeze on a summer night. Tucked back in the weeds, guess that's just me. In a bed of red roses, I'm the one growing up on the wilder side. So if you're tired of thorns, I'm a little more dandelion.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to the Bay State in Massachusetts. Welcome to Gillette Stadium in Foxborough. Coming up, two teams ready to square off. It's the Pittsburgh Steelers and the New England Patriots.
Chris Boswell to kick off for Pittsburgh.
Mike Tirico and Greg Olson with you, the veteran Chris Boswell, getting things started. And off we go from Gillette Stadium. Good coverage by the kick team. Force them to start out back at the 23-yard line.
23-yard line.
Now the former Buckeye, it's Travion Henderson. And he'll work this pass 25 to the 26-yard line. Cameron Hayward, the former All-Pro in on the tackle.
Brings up
Second and 7.
At the 26-yard line.
Operating from the shotgun, it's May. This one batted away. Good coverage there. It's incomplete. He was looking for A.J. Brown that time. And it's going to be third down. Throwing now is May. That'll be caught. It's Travion Henderson. And it looks like he's going to have the first down. What great work after the catch to extend the drive.
First down. First and 10 at the 33-yard line.
Here's May. That one down the field, but they cannot connect. And it's incomplete. Sean Booty, the one he was looking for. And it'll bring up second down. Handoff, and it's Henderson. And that won't get a whole lot. Maybe a yard. That's it.
He's tackled at the 34-yard line. A gain of 1.
Tough one to pick up here. Third down and 9. To throw is May. Over the middle, he fits it into Dobbs. Pick up of 11 yards on that one. Good for a Patriots first down.
That's good for a Patriots first down. First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Throwing is May. Short pass caught by Henry, the tight end. And he's close to another first down. He's brought down just shy of the marker.
The drag route is such a good way to get the ball early into the hands of your tight end and take some pressure off the quarterback and give him an easy completion. The size and the athleticism allows them to try to pick up more yards, but do it after the catch.
In motion goes Dobbs. May to throw on second down. Pass caught right side by Henry. And it'll be taken down after a gain of 3, but that is good enough for a first down.
That's another Patriots first down. First and 10 at the 43-yard line.
May to the air once more. That's Dobbs open left side. And he's going to be out of bounds down inside the 25-yard line.
19 yards.
Now another first and 10.
First down. First and 10 at the 24-yard
Throw again
line.
is May. That is caught at the 3. To the goal line and in. A.J. Brown. Touchdown, Patriots. Now Andres Borregales for the extra point. He's got it. And the Pats will take a 7-0 lead.
Patriots 7. Steelers 0.
So following the touchdown, Borregales is back to send this one away. From the 6, here comes a return. And he's going to be taken down on what will be the final play of this opening quarter. So after 1, 7-0 is our score. And we're back to Foxborough in a moment. The Steelers with the football to begin the second quarter. They finally get a chance to go on offense with a first and 10. Up the sideline to the 40. And he's going to be taken down on the other side of the 50-yard line. So after surrendering that long touchdown drive to start the game, good start here for the offense with a quick first down. Play fake to Dowdle. And now Rodgers. And he's going to run out of time. They get to him and bring him down.
And now we're seeing the game kind of go back and forth. Each team trading blows, trying to establish control over the other. Nice chunk play on the previous play. The defense responds back with a sack, and we'll see which team can establish a little bit more of this control as the game unfolds.
As he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be third down. From the shotgun, it's A-Rod. This one broken up. It's incomplete. Good job separating the receiver from the ball, and it is fourth down.
It's now fourth down.
They're indeed going. It's Rodgers. And that ball intercepted. It's Christian Gonzalez. And he is going to bring this one back. A DB's dream. A pick six for touchdown.
In terms of just pure cover corners, I think Christian Gonzalez, he's one of the best in the league, Mike, and New England was able to get him in the middle of the first round back in 2023, and that pick just looks better and better as the years go on.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. The return starts from the 5. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
The Steelers take over first and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
A-Rod now to throw on first down. That's taken in, and it's Rico Dowdle. He's close to a first down. To gain a 9. Nice pitch and catch on first down.
Brings up second and a yard at the 37-yard line.
So, from the 37, here's second and 1. Working out of the gun, it's Rodgers. The pressure going to cave in on him. He will go down. Harold Landry in for the sack. It's a loss of 9 and sets up third down. From the gun, Rodgers. He's got his tight end. That's Freiermuth. First time these two have connected this afternoon, and it'll wind up being a first down.
And the Steelers first down.
Now Dowdle. And a good run there. Going to get him 5 yards.
So this team finds themselves now in a little bit of a tricky situation here, Mike. If they don't find a way to start sustaining some of these drives and come away with points, all of a sudden you're trailing by double digits in the second half. You become very one-dimensional. You become very pass-heavy, and that's certainly not how any team in the NFL wants to play.
The Steelers use one of their timeouts. Talk things over before third down.
A 2-yard gain on the play. And it's third down.
Rodgers to throw. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a fourth down. Now Rodgers. That is incomplete. They couldn't get the connection on fourth. Going to give the ball over on down. On the ground, it's Henderson to start this drive. And he is out of bounds. They'll get 11 there. And that's a quick first down.
And a nice pickup there by the back with an explosive run play. And it's important to point out, Mike, his offensive play caller, he's still working off that opening script. It doesn't necessarily have to just be the first possession.
And they're going to get to him and take him down back on the other side of midfield.
A big loss on the play brings up second down.
Throwing on second down. May. He'll look deep. Left sideline. That's going to be incomplete. Good work by the defender. Bodied his man up. Wouldn't allow the catch. It'll force third down. Out of the gun, here's May. That's out to Brown, right side, complete. What about that? Out of bounds, all the way down inside the 15. Down at the 12. It's 1st and 10.
That's good for a Patriots first down.
On the give, it's Henderson. And that play going nowhere. The defense all over that one. They'll bring him down for a big loss.
At the 16-yard line.
So they go with the first down run, hoping to just get them some positive yards and get themselves into a good second down situation. But now they find themselves in 2nd and long. So the more you give defenses the opportunity, Mike, to defend you one-dimensionally. So in this case, we're only playing you in the pass. It stresses your protection, it stresses your play caller, and ultimately, it stresses your quarterback.
So we are at halftime, and Greg and I will be back right after this. It's the National Football League on EA Sports. First half played out a bit as we expected. We'll see if there's a surprise coming up. Both teams set to go, and the second half is underway. From the 35, it's 1st and 10. They'll run with Dowdle. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45.
The tackle made at the 47-yard line. A gain of 12. First down, Pittsburgh.
First down for Aaron. Over the middle, it's intercepted. Picked off by Christian Gonzalez. And he is going to score. A pick 6 for the touchdown. Borregales now for the extra point. He knocks it through. And the Patriots mistake themselves to a 21-0 lead. The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. This one taken at the 7. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28.